Editing this video makes me want this steak sandwich all over again. Let me show you how to make it. Start off by patting dry a cut of steak of your choice. I'm using ribeye, and then we're gonna heavily salt and pepper this on both sides. Let that sit aside for about 15 minutes. In the meantime, thinly slice 1 onion, heat up a pan, throw in a pat of butter and a little bit of oil. We're gonna toss in our onions and cook these down until they're nice and caramelized. While that's happening, we're gonna make a little sauce for our sandwich. I'm just using some mayo and sour cream. Brighten this up with some lime, and then don't forget that chipotle sauce for that nice smoky flavor. I like to throw in a little bit of honey as well. You can leave this out if you like, and then make sure to give this a good stir. I also made like a garlic herb mayonnaise, but I forgot to film it. It really was just garlic and herbs. Take your bread of choice and slice it in half. Today I'm using a ciabatta, and then I dug out the top just so that we had a little bit more room to stack our sandwich. We're gonna throw this in the oven so it gets nice and toasty. Bring a cast iron pan with a little bit of neutral oil to high heat before setting in our steak. I cooked this for about a minute on each side before throwing in a couple of pads of butter, some garlic, and our aromatics. Today I'm using rosemary. Butter baste your steak for about 30 seconds before taking it out of the pan to rest for 15 minutes. This is gonna help bring all the juices back into our steak before we cut into it. And yes, I like my steak a little bit more on the rare side. If you like yours well done, go ahead and cook it that way as well. Now let's go ahead and build our sandwich. I don't know why, but this reminds me of that Lilo and Stitch game where the little monster collects all the sandwich pieces running around the room. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Okay, anyway. I slathered the bottom in that garlic and herb mayo before layering on some salted tomatoes. And then I topped that with some peppery arugula. If you don't like that, you can use regular lettuce. And then place your steak on top before adding in some cheese of your choice. Today we're using provolone and Havarti. Get that cheese nice and melty before we pile on those sweet caramelized onions. Just drizzling on some of that chipotle mayo sauce that we made earlier. You guys, this is so good. It's smoky and tangy. It's great for the sandwich. And for the grand reveal, I would never leave you hanging on a cross section. I don't know why, but something about this sandwich screams summer. It was so delicious. I hope you make it and enjoy.